Feel the warmth of the sun, the magic in the air. Let's take a moment, let the spirit share. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Up in the blue, where our dreams take flight. Wings of freedom dancing in the golden light. Families gather, laughter echoes through the sky. Each moment's a treasure, let our spirits fly high. The roar of engines rises like the heat of the sun. Feeling the excitement, together we are one. Joy ignites the heart, fills the air with cheer. Step into the magic, leave behind your fear. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Oh, sun and fun, let's make some noise for the volunteers, the vendors, the girls and the boys. From every corner, people gather round. We're united in passion, let's lift off the ground. Oh, gazing at the sky as the colors unfold. Stories of aviation in every heart told. From the gliders to the jets, the magic we create. A tapestry of dreams, can you feel the fade? Flow like a feather, soar like a bird. Each heartbeat a whisper, every laugh heard. Underneath this vast sky, dreams collide. Together we'll dance, let the joy be our guide. Sun and fun, where the magic begins. Celebrate aviation, let the joy never end. With daily air shows and fireworks that spark. In Lakeland, Florida, we're lighting the dark. Sun and fun, in the golden embrace, creating memories with a smile on every face. So let's fill the sky with laughter and cheer. At Sun and Fun, forever we'll be here.
All right, here we are.
Here we
Day
go.
67. Day
Something
3.
like that, right?
We were ready to go. It's going to be a great day. We had a great Wednesday, so we'll get into that in a little bit.
We have so much to talk about yesterday, what to look forward to. Good morning. Welcome to Sun and Fun Live today. I'm Amanda Holly from WFLA News Channel 8. Of course, joined back by my co-host here, Gene Conrad.
Yeah, and I heard I was still here yesterday. My presence was felt with some, I'm guessing the statue or something.
You clearly haven't watched.
Yeah, I have not watched it. Sorry, I'm pretty busy. So
you're like, you could have taken 3 seconds. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
You're busy. I know you're busy. It was an awesome day yesterday.
No, it was great. So, hey, thanks, Amanda. Day 2 of Sun and Fun was nothing short of amazing. Planes, and stuff blowing up on the field. because we meant to.
Right,
We're ready
on
to start
purpose.
day 3, red, white, and blue at 52.
Heard you were pretty excited about all the aircraft out there yesterday.
Oh yeah,
there are so many.
The daytime air show moving it, or the air show moving it to 5, doing the composite air show allowed just a less chaos for all the aircraft to arrive and depart. There were so many campers out there. Home builds filled, camping's filled, vintage is filled.
Yeah.
It is awesome. Plus, you dialed up perfect weather for the week, so we appreciate that. So
Listen,
it's been great.
I'm kind of shocked myself.
Yes.
Don't ever ask me for this again.
Yes, well, I don't know how we're going to duplicate it next year, but we're going to try.
Yeah, we will.
Try.
We'll talk about that next year, right? But we'll talk about yesterday at Sun and Fun in just a few moments. We talked about it a little bit, but there's so much to go over. On the show today, though, we have a well-known guest, Patty Wagstaff, a member of the Aviation Hall of Fame and an amazing aerobatic performer as well.
And someone I've known basically my whole life.
Oh.
And she's sitting right over there.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can't wait to have her join us
Yep.
shortly here. We're also going to explore the multitude of activities for kids and the kids at heart here at Sun and Fun. And we're going to meet the youngest glider pilot at the Central Florida Aerospace Academy. And I'll get to share my adventure flying aerobatics this week with the Red Line team. Right now, though, we want to take a live look outside right now at more of those airplanes, Gene, that we were just talking about. There are so many out there.
Oh yeah, so that's Paradise City right there. Yeah, lots of airplanes. It has been absolutely amazing.
They've been busy out there too.
Oh yeah, it's been busy.
That's, you know, if you don't get a chance to go back out there, there's a lot of activity going on in that region.
All the exhibitors, Paradise City, there's so much to see.
Yeah,
but for our
really
viewers,
is.
please remember to hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment. This is important. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that now. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell too. I don't even know what the bell is, but I keep
gets
saying
you
it.
alerts.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyway, so you never miss a video or live broadcast from Sun and Fun. Amanda, we had another beautiful day yesterday for day 3. What can we expect today? And I'm guessing I pretty much know what it's going to be like.
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, more of the same, folks. Hey, it's probably going to be a little bit warmer today. There's going to be a little less of a breeze, a lot more sunshine. So please, please wear the sunscreen right now. Put it on right now and then reapply, you know, right when you're eating lunch. Just it is going to be very helpful out
and
there.
use the lotion, not the spray. The spray doing this doesn't work. If you do that, then you got to rub it in. But use the lotion, wear a hat, and drink lots of water.
Lots of
And we
water.
have hydration stations out in the Warbird ramp too, where what we call U's for the porta potties. They're right out front. So you can, buy a bottle of water and just keep refilling it.
And you're going to need it all 4 days because we know you're coming every single day the rest of the week, right? And it's actually going to get even warmer. Friday and Saturday, possible near record temperatures. That's how warm it's going to be. So we are serious when we say drink the water. Please, please, please.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Yesterday was awesome.
Yesterday
We're going to
was
take
great.
a look at some video here of what happened. Went to the Women in Aces breakfast. Very jam-packed. Heard from Melanie Mock-Klusner there. She joined us on the show.
She was here yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah. She talked to the Women in Aces
and
breakfast.
there he is, Jared Isaacman, the NASA administrator. What a huge crowd. He flew in Freedom 250 team in their F5s. Huge crowd there. It was awesome. All the exhibitors are happy. It's been great out there for them. Obviously, the night show last night. That's good camera footage on that jet engine there. I know what that is. But hey, let's talk a little bit about the night show. Obviously, there's Red Bull. The winds were a little high, so one guy made it through the cylinder that we were talking about. But hey, that composite air show, moving it to 5 again, allowed all these airplanes to get in. But Dennis Dunbar, I cannot thank him enough, and all the teams that he works with to put this on. They have, every year is a challenge, right? And we never know what's going to happen until we produce it, and he pushes the button and it goes.
Somebody asked me yesterday, watching it, how do you practice this? I said,
well,
you don't.
I mean, we just did. I mean, that was it. You push the button and then you go. I mean, but there's tons of briefing. I mean, Dennis and the team, whether it's Straz with On Final Fireworks, our drone company, all the performers that are a part of it. We had Moonlight, the DJ last night, so he did a track. Then when we were done, there were probably, 1,000 people out there for his live show after the show was over. I was out there too, by the way, so I had a good time, but it was just a phenomenal day. And I have to say this, number one, my staff has done an absolute phenomenal job. Thank you to the Lakeland International Airport and all their support, and our volunteers. We love you. I can never thank you enough. I'll keep saying it, obviously, but they have done a phenomenal job handling and always being able to pivot and be flexible. And number one, obviously, be safe. But they have done this phenomenal job, and it has been already a great week. So at this point, all we have to do is be safe.
Yeah, there we go. All 4 days left, and we've got a lot to look forward to over the next 4 days as well. We're going to talk about today here in just a few minutes, but.
So
I got a
Amanda,
chance, yeah.
but before you went to go fly, I saw you over there with the red line. So you got to go fly early this week. I didn't know if I was going to be able to see the footage, but I'm looking forward to seeing it here shortly.
Yeah, so this is a pretty cool experience. We were walking over to the hangar performer area, and you just walked over. I thought you were going to jump on the plane with me.
No, there was not a seat available for me. So you get to go get all these cool rides. I don't get these cool rides, but this is your ride. Go.
You probably could call someone, but yeah, it was awesome. Laura set this up for us, had the parachute on and everything, makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, and hopped in that RV-8. We talked a little bit about the airplane as we were waiting to take off there. That was funny. The Air Force Thunderbirds were arriving, so we had to wait, but it was awesome.
Look at that, in formation. Ken Reeder, Austin Reeder.
So I got to fly with Austin.
Okay,
and
cool.
He was fantastic, and it was really cool to see their dynamic together and hear them talk to each other while they were doing these maneuvers, because obviously this takes extreme precision.
Look
right?
how close you are. That is
awesome. So there's a few moments in here where I'm like, I trusted them. They were great, but I was like, whoa, we're really close.
Hey, who did those GoPros on the wing? Did the team here do that?
Yeah.
Yes? Awesome job.
Yeah, no, we got some great footage of them, and again, it was cool to see their dynamic. Like, when we were behind, Austin was very focused on Ken, and vice versa as well. But I'll just say, it was really fun. We pulled like 4 Gs, and then we pulled like a negative G too in one of those maneuvers, doing all kinds of loops.
The negative Gs will get you. Positive, it's okay. You just got, you're gonna get forced down, but the negative Gs, that always gets me.
It was, I was fine. I ate a full lunch beforehand.
All right. And I don't see anything on the windshield there. That looks good on the canopy.
I said, listen, you should probably just have a bag in here just for the camera. And it was just for the camera. I didn't need it. No, this was a really awesome experience. I appreciate the Red Line team for taking us up, because this was something to see.
Here you come, and runway 10.
Nice little landing there. And it is different to be able to fly with them and then watch them in the show. You have a totally different perspective of what's going on while they're flying. Gives you certainly a new perspective.
Yeah, and these folks, all the aerobatic performers, that come and join us, I mean, they train year round. It's hard to do what they do. That's a lot of hours of training. I'm sure Patty will talk to us about that as well. But, we're very fortunate to have them. And I can't, also the airshow performers that come here, I think I've said this before, they're coming here on their own nickel.
Yeah.
They are donating their time. They are volunteering for us. It costs them a lot of money to be here. They could be doing other shows around the country, but they dedicate and come here because they believe in Sun and Fun and our mission and things that we're doing. So we're very thankful for them.
Everyone that I hear talk to loves Sun and Fun and loves the dynamic here. So it's fun to have everyone here and have them coming back. Now, I just talked about pulling, 4 Gs, but that is nothing like our next guest. Patty Wagstaff is going to be joining us right after the break as Sun and Fun Live Today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by FUN Aerospace Technologies, a leader in aviation lighting systems, and by TL Sport Aircraft, redefining sport aviation.
Florida, home to pristine beaches, unique dining experiences, world-class accommodations, and the thrills that keep the young and young at heart coming back to the Sunshine State. From coast to coast, see what our 10,000 members of the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association have been preparing for you. Exceptional eats, historic sites, and lodging to fit any budget. So whether you're here making deals or making memories, come get a flavor for Florida's finest restaurants and hotels.
Join Southern Cross Aviation at Sun and Fun 2026, your one-stop shop for all your aircraft needs. We are proud Aerosol distributors, a Techland certified parts supplier, and represent more than 75 leading aviation brands offering spark plugs, oil filters, tires, fuel nozzles, brakes, batteries, and more. Visit us at booths MD6A, N65, and Hangar C, booths 83 through 85, or shop anytime 24 hours a day at scross.com/store. Southern Cross Aviation, distribution solutions for today's aviation world.
The island of Andros offers, basically, the flying puts you in fantasy land. You land, and that fantasy continues. Once I get up there, it is so tranquil, so calm. My favorite thing is the colors and the beauty that you see. There's several things that make the Bahamas extremely unique as far as a pilot flying over water. The first thing is you're never more than about 30 miles from shore. The second thing is that when you're over water, you don't get all that turbulence. It's nice and calm. The airport is within another airport that has fuel, so you don't have to have that fear of running out of fuel. When you fly the islands, you're looking down, you're disconnected because you're not dealing with all that everyday foolishness. You're so connected because you're taking it all in.
The Sun and Fun app is here. Everything you need to know about the Aerospace Expo in the palm of your hand. Interactive maps, schedules, and so much more. Download the Sun and Fun app now from your app store.
Welcome back to Sun and Fun Live today. I want to remind you to help us spread the word about this live stream. Remember to leave a comment, use the hashtag SNF26, smash the thumbs up button, and hit subscribe. Another live look outside at Paradise City. It is a beautiful morning on the Sun and Fun campus. I mean, could we ask for anything more?
Well, again, we had a balloon launch this morning, so prior to Tuesday morning and today, I don't think we've launched balloons at Sun and Fun for a decade, and we've done it twice this week. It has been absolutely awesome. So, and I live right next to the airport. I'm literally a mile away, so when I'm driving, I'm like, look at that. It gets me all, I get excited about
ready
it. Ready
for the day. We are as well. So awesome. All right, the accolades for our next guests are numerous. Long list here. A member of the Aviation Hall of Fame and a champion aerobatics performer for decades. We want to welcome in and thank you for joining us, Patty Wagstaff.
Thanks for having me. I'm really happy to be here.
This is awesome. I know, Jean, you had said that you have known Patty for a long time.
Yep. So I was born in Oshkosh, and I've been around that air show my whole life, and I have known Patty since I can remember, and so I've always admired you and your performance and just all the things you do in aviation. So obviously championship aerobatic performer, but let's start with, first of all, how many years have you been doing aerobatics, but also tell us a little bit about all the other flying you do too. It's not just aerobatics.
Yeah, well, I've been doing this for about 40 years, which is, I just can't even believe, it just creeps up on you. But I had a little break here and there, but I love it. I love going to Sun and Fun. I love going to Oshkosh. I love seeing my friends, and I love meeting people and showing people what aviation's all about. I'm just I was born into aviation, and I feel really passionate about it. So, but I do other things. I have a real busy aerobatic school in St. Augustine, Florida, where I live, and we teach everybody upset training, how to stay out of trouble, and then we have fun with aerobatics. So, I'm writing a book. I'm always busy. I got to stay busy.
Yeah. So, talk to us a little bit about competition aerobatics.
Yes.
So, you did that earlier on in your career. One of your extras is in the Smithsonian.
It is, yeah.
In on the mall in D.C. So tell us about that.
So I really got into aerobatics in the mid to late 80s. I got on the U.S. Aerobatic team and just kept going. And my goals kept changing. And then I decided, there's no women. A woman has not won the U.S. Nationals. I'm like, I can do that. And I really sort of built up I think if you tell people, once you decide what to do, you tell people what you want to do, they'll help you. This energy gets created. So I did it, and I had a lot of help, and the guys were skeptical at first, but then they ended up really helping me and being really happy. And the people that congratulated me the first after I won the first time were the guys that I was competing against. So that really meant a lot. And now there have been maybe 4 or 5 women who won the U.S. Nationals overall.
Yep.
But you've won it multiple times.
I've won it 3 times.
Yeah.
And I had to. I went to I saw some friends afterwards, and I said, yeah, now what? And they said, well, you have to do it again. I'm like, why? And they go, because they'll say it was a fluke. So I said, okay, I'll do it 3 times. And then that was it. But it was great. I'm really fortunate. I've had this career. I've been around such great people, and it's been great. So I'm really happy to be here.
What's been your favorite part about, the entire journey? You said you've been doing this for, over 40 years, which is incredible. What is your favorite part of it, and why do you keep coming back?
It's really seeing people like sitting in the left seat of an airliner that I met at an air show, you know, 20, 30 years ago even. And people that came to an air show, because air shows are really the only place where fly-ins, air shows, where you can see airplanes up close. You know, there's fences around all the airports. When I was a little girl, my mother would take me to the airport to watch my dad's plane take off, and we could get fairly close to it, but anymore, you know. So people have to go to air shows to expose their kids to aviation. So that's my favorite part of it. It really is.
I've never heard it described that way, and I think that is you hit the nail on the head. You can't get up close to an airplane.
You can't. Even a small airport anymore has a big fence around it. So unless you're involved in some way, and so many people you hear is like, I saw aviation for the first time, what it was about at an air show when I was 6. You know, so unless you're born into that kind of family, you don't see it. So that's what I like about it the best.
So I am sure you have flown hundreds of different airplanes. So outside the extra, maybe that's your favorite. What is your favorite airplane?
The most exciting plane I've ever flown is a P-51 Mustang.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and it's really hard to beat that, just from the historical standpoint, the power, you know, the beauty of it, the whole thing. You're like, I'm flying this piece of history that has great performance, you know. I like performance, so.
And then why did you choose your airplane to perform in air shows?
The extra's really top of the line. It's super strong. You really have a lot of confidence flying it. You know, it's overbuilt in a way. It's certified to plus or minus 10 Gs. And one of the planes that we use in our school is a 2-seat extra, and it's certified to plus or minus. We'll never get there, you know, with the students, but they're strong. Yeah. You know, so you want to have a feeling of confidence when you go up and fly.
So what was your first aerobatic aircraft? A Pitts or?
A decathlon.
A decathlon, okay.
And then a Pitts.
Okay.
Yeah, then a single-seat Pitts, an S1S. Yeah. And then I kept getting, then the next year I'm like, I told my husband, I have to get this other Pitts. He's like, okay. And then after about, 5, 6 years, he's go, really? Another plane now? Okay. So I kept going. But yeah, 3 Pittses in a row. And then the extra started, I was going to do a super Pitts and build it up. And Steve Wolf was going to build it up for me, a famous, builder. And then the extra came out. Yep. And Clint McHenry, remember Clint? And he said, well, before you do that with the Pitts, you need to try this new extra. So I went up and flew it. We were in Illinois on this grass strip, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it. So it's been extras ever since.
And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you do firefighting too?
Yeah, I did 3 years.
Tell us a little bit of what kind of aircraft was that?
So I did 3 years with CAL FIRE, and out in California. It's the only state that has a state firefighting unit. The other states where you see fire bombers and things like that are federal contracts. So California has a very kind of substantial, operation there with CAL FIRE. So I started in the OV-10 and flew that for 3 years. Yeah, the Bronco. Yeah, that's a really different plane, But I'd always wanted to fly it, so it made the transition to that. Even more fun. And I did that for 3 seasons. And then it's really hard to do anything else. I wanted to keep doing air shows and do other things. So, yeah.
That's cool. I don't think a lot of people know that. I just happen to know that because I pay attention to you and watch you and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
It was great. And I got an email a picture from one of the old tanker pilots last night and sent me a note. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
An
you.
absolute legend. You're here on Sun and Fun campus. Are you going to be doing any meet and greets? And is there anywhere
I'm going to my Go flight now, 10 a.m., and then I go to Sporties. And I'm working with Sporties on videos that we've produced together. And we just came out with our 3rd one, which is seaplane flying.
Awesome.
I'm pitching them on a new one. So it takes me a few months, and then they start, okay, time to go.
Gotcha.
And Miss Patty, thank you for all the years and all the support of Sun and Fun, everything that you've done for us. So thank you so much.
Thanks,
we really appreciate it.
Appreciate you being here, too.
Thank you.
We know you are busy. We'll let you get to it, and we'll see you around.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here. All right, Sun and Fun is more than daily air shows. We talk about that a lot, right? The educational opportunities during the fly-in are vast. Thousands of students come here, and we offer up so many things for students, both young and young at heart. Our Nick Ianniti found out.
This is Nicholas Ianniti with Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV.
Thank you.
Many people don't actually realize that Sun and Fun is actually a giant fundraiser for the Aerospace Center for Excellence and all that we do with youth activities and STEM learning all throughout the year. But we also bus about 15,000 kids into Sun and Fun every year to deal with some hands-on learning. So let's go take a look, see what we got going on.
It's really fun here. We're at Sun and Fun for the day, and I built this radio at this soldering station, and I can tune the channels and all this stuff. The radio's here, some cords, and the battery.
So when you say you made it, what'd you do? How'd you make it? Did you solder it together?
Yeah.
We just noticed that you're actually flying in the simulator. What'd you think?
Oh, it was great, actually. It's like really realistic.
Yeah, have you flown in simulators before?
Yeah, a few times.
What'd you think of this one? How did it compare?
I think it was I think it was better than the other ones. It just, I don't know, it was more like you can actually see the different parts in the cockpit. It was like almost a 360 view. I mean, it's fun. Yeah, and I'm interested in like airplanes and stuff also.
Okay. This is kind of a field trip for you guys, yeah?
It is. It's an annual event. We started an aeronautics class or program, I guess, 4 years ago.
Okay, where's that at?
West Palm Beach. We're from the Green School.
Okay, so these kids here, are they aspiring pilots?
Yes, they are.
And are they, they're basically enrolled in your program now? Have they been through ground school, or what kind of, have they started their flight training at all? Or?
So we have half taking ground school for gliders, for private pilot gliders, and then we have 4 kids in private pilot airplanes and 2 about ready to solo.
So what does it mean to the kids to actually come to Sun and Fun here every year?
Oh, they love it. It's like one of the big things that they love to do. They come out here. They love the swag. First off, they love getting out of school.
Everybody loves the swag.
Yeah, they love getting out of school. But like, we came here and we're in a 2.5-hour class right now. We're going to classes later. We're going to meet actual pilots, people who are building behind the scenes. They're meeting people who are industry, and this is setting them up for the future. So in 10 years from now, when they graduate from college, they'll be like, hey, I remember this company from Sun and Fun. I remember talking to them. I want to apply here. I want to do something like this. And this is where it all starts.
So as you can see, there's a lot for the kids to do and learn here at Sun and Fun. We hope to see you here. I'm Nicholas Cianidi with Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV.
That's what it's all about, bringing the kids here.
That is all that matters right there. And you know what's so cool? I was thinking about it this morning because I was like, oh, I'm back on the show this morning, right after I missed a day, and then they're playing jokes on me. But anyway, you know, it's cool to be able to come in here and see this stuff that everybody produces. What, are they laughing back there?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm laughing too.
But
what
I mean,
do you think we're gonna do? Not?
No, but it's just fun to, like, I get to see, I'm out all over the place, but it's so, I appreciate that we get to capture all of this stuff, because that is what it's all about at the end of the day. And, you know, I just thank you. That's good stuff.
It's what it's about on Monday.
Yes.
Which is really cool.
Yep.
All right, next up, we are going to talk to a young woman who is flying gliders at a young age at our own Central Florida Aerospace Academy, as Sun and Fun Live today continues.
Portions of Sun and Fun Aerospace Expo TV programming is brought to you in part by Textron, powerful brands, innovative solutions, and by Phillips 66 Aviation, cleared for go.
Every moment of every day is filled with noise. Without it, you're reminded of why you're here in the first place. The joys of the experience, the adrenaline, and the freedom of flight, all leading up to
clear for takeoff.
That's the Bose 30.
You know, I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned coin into a 3-foot pool of disappointment.
I want to be rich.
But you don't need to throw your money away. All you need is your phone.
Huh.
No. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that, it's ringing.
What? What are you doing, mate?
I'm going in.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
There's a world far beyond the city lights, beyond control towers and paved runways. That's where Hartzell flies. Hartzell carbon fiber props, Stronger, lighter, faster, delivering unmatched performance, relentless durability, and raw power for those who demand more. So here's to untamed skies, faraway places, and the prop that's always ready for what's next. Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Flying to Sun and Fun? Read the NOTAM and have a great trip. When you arrive, stop by the Pilot Welcome Center, located at the Island, the official shellac sub on airside. Get your swag bag and welcome to Sun and Fun.
A good show today.
All right, yes, because I'm back. So I know everybody loves Eric, but I'm back, and you know, we're gonna have a great day.
Who's playing the jokes now?
Oh, that's me. I'm gonna be in the mood today. I got sleep last night. It's great.
Good sleep.
What
is
a
really
concept.
What it was.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us and our craziness on Sun and Fun Live today. We're gonna take another live look outside at Paradise City. Again, go check this area out. It is really cool. All the different stuff we have going on out there.
Yeah, a ton of exhibitors out there too. Lots of light sport aircraft, ultralight invasion this year. So the Shut Up and Fly guys are there. So I went and thanked them the other day. Brennan with
Freedom Flight
Academy.
Yep.
I went and saw him. He gave me a nice bottle of beverage.
Okay.
So that was super nice of him to do that for me. So I really appreciate that.
He gave me a light up necklace the other
cool.
day. So
I got a bottle of stuff.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, so that was
I'm going to
awesome.
go chat with him today for sure. All right, another reminder here. Make sure you give us a thumbs up so you get word about our live streams. That is what that little bell is.
Yes,
so
I'm
that
sorry.
when we
I will
go
educate
live,
myself this afternoon.
well, I got to educate everyone. When we go live, it pops up on your phone and say, hey, we're going live.
Got it.
Which the Sun and Fun app does
yes,
as well.
Push notifications. I get a lot of notifications, and one reminded me I was supposed to be somewhere I forgot about, so it was good.
See, all good things for everyone involved. Let us know you're watching, though, with a simple good morning in the comments section. All right, the Lakeland Aero Club right here on the Sun and Fun campus. Awesome stuff. It's one of the programs that this whole week supports during the rest of the year. I spoke with some exceptional students in the club right now who are already quite accomplished.
It really is just learning new things every day, getting connections with people, going up in the air, knowing you don't have an engine, which people say it's scary, but it's very enjoyable whenever you're in the air because the sky has no limit. So yeah, it's really enjoyable going out in the air, getting towed up by the tow plane, and meeting new people.
And why did you want to get involved with this?
Because I saw that there was an opportunity for me here because I can't fly powered yet until I turn 16, so I could fly gliders, and it really gave me an opportunity to go up and learn new skills with no engine, so I'm ready to fly with powered.
And so you are just getting involved with this, and you're already becoming a pilot, you're already in the air. What is that like?
At times it's very scary knowing that you don't know all the skills everybody else does that are private pilots. This is my 6th month doing it. I got in November. I started flying in November, started going up in the air, started physically flying, having my hands on it in December. I take my written next month so I can be a private glider pilot and hopefully my check ride in the summertime.
And so you are one of the only females in the Lakeland Aero Club, but you're the only female glider pilot. What is it like to you to know that you are representing maybe younger females who might want to do this?
It really has a really special special place in my heart, because to show that I'm the only girl glider pilot, I want girls to pursue this because I don't want them to be scared of only guys being in the program. It definitely is hard at times dealing with the guys, but it really is enjoyable, and if you want to be a glider pilot or even a powered pilot, I suggest you to do it because you have a lot of potential to be in the air.
You sure do. She was incredible to talk to. She has her whole life planned out, ready to go. She knows what she wants, and she's clearly very dedicated. Not only does she know what she wants, but she actually got a letter from the president, got a couple of pictures to show you,
cool.
because of her love for aviation and being a female in aviation. She also has an article in a magazine talking to younger females and encouraging them to
Is that
pursue their
Aviation?
passion.
Well, they're not answering. I
Yeah.
just asked them a question. Yeah, it looks like Aviation. That's super cool.
Yeah,
That is
awesome.
good.
And again, right here on the Sun and Fun campus, that is a program with the Central Florida Aerospace Academy.
and
It's
again,
awesome.
this event, Sun and Fun, all the net proceeds go back into all the educational programming that we do here the other 51 weeks, and there you go.
And speaking of, we have a huge event going on this evening to support that. So, Gene, tell us what to expect
tonight
today.
is the Bash, so it's a night to fuel the future, and they're setting up the museum right now. Everybody's scurrying around working hard, so we'll have about 350 people in there to raise money to continue to improve our Florida Air Museum. So we're looking forward to a big night tonight, and I know Eric's going to do a great job too. So I get to speak a little bit, and then Eric's going to talk. And if you are attending the Bash and you're watching this, wait to hear what Eric has to say tonight. It's pretty inspiring.
Very excited there, and we have a big air show today as well.
Yes, air show 1 to 5 today, and also the Connie was supposed to be here Tuesday, then Wednesday. It will be here today, is my understanding, and also a lot of questions I've seen on social media because yes, I am monitoring it and looking at it. I don't believe the F100. Why?
Well,
it's my name. I watch it. If I want to hear it. If I don't know, I can't fix it. But the F100, I don't think the F100 is going to make it this year. Unfortunately, it's still having mechanical problems. So.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yep.
still plenty
but
of other stuff to do.
Oh yeah, trust me. By the way, I just want to mention. So we don't even have in the program Skip Stewart, one of our air show performers. He was supposed to be here this year. I saw him at ICAST. He hurt his knee. He was saying he wasn't coming. We didn't put it in the program. Weren't expecting him to be here. Skip Stewart is in the house and is going to be flying. I don't know if he's flying today. I think he is, but he's going to be flying either today or over the weekend.
I love it.
I'm stoked. Skip's awesome.
Gene has a lot of energy today. Make sure you give him a high five as you see him walking
There you go.
around campus today. One last check of the forecast. Again, hot out there, folks. Sunscreen, water. I told you on, what was that, Monday we started this, that I was going to sound like a broken record. Here we are.
Here we are. And I'll take it, by the way. I'll take the broken record weather report. Is great.
What did I say a couple days ago? High pressure is doubling down.
Double down, high pressure. Let's go.
It sure is. All right, Gene, you're back with me tomorrow. We are back right here on Sun and Fun Live today, every morning at 9 a.m. to talk about the day, what happened the day before, and
Mike Goulian tomorrow. I'm reading the teleprompter. I didn't even know that. That's going to be awesome. I love Mikey. That's going to be great.
Yeah, we have Mike on the show tomorrow morning again. So tune in at 9 a.m. We got a lot going on here. Alexa Ballinger will have tips for pilots who want to stay sharp for flight and so much more. Remember to subscribe to this channel so you get alerts when we go live. All right.